with the seesaw
Yeah.
in their favor.
Yeah.
They just do.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
Did you know what the role, if it would had legs? Or were you just hired for a couple of episodes?
No, I just hired for one episode.
Oh.
And it was well written. It was really.
it was one episode.
Yeah.
There was no talk of recurring at this point.
None whatsoever. And I had no idea that they were looking for a storyline for Sid, because Sid was did not have a storyline, and he was the one regular that was sort of like hung out to dry. He was just sort of like throwing in a few lines in a scene here or there. So they were looking for a relationship for him, and they thought, well, maybe an old Cardassian spy who's, or I think that was their thinking. But the great thing, the reason I'm convinced I got the job is because I didn't know a Cardassian from a...
Yeah.
You didn't know Star Trek, really, did you?
No, I did not watch Star Trek. Never watched Star Trek. And so I thought, Jesus, what is this? And I'm reading it and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, well, okay, you're playing an alien. This is not you're a humanoid alien, obviously, but you're still an alien. And so what do aliens, do they have genitals? You're asking all these questions that you're supposed to ask as an actor and so forth. So I didn't know. But then when they started making me up, I realized, and I'm kind of claustrophobic. I thought, this is disaster.
Oh, great.
This is disaster.
It is hellacious, that makeup. Mate.
It's terrible. And then because they want Cardassians to be bulked up,
Yeah.
they make these costumes out of furniture pads. I mean, it's heavy.
Right.
And then when they put the wig on me, I felt sealed, and I thought, who do I fuck to get out of this?
Yeah.
How can I? And I really seriously considered, because the claustrophobia was happening. I was sweating like a pig.
Yeah.
The whole thing, it was horrible. I looked in the mirror, and that thing that you said earlier. Like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
The actor shows up again.
Holy Christ, this is amazing. And then the next thing that happened was when I walked on set to do the very first scene with Sid, I saw Sid. And he was one of the most beautiful young men I have ever seen in my life. And I thought, wait a second. I want to f this guy. This is what this is about. Forget about the spy shit. I have no idea what that means. That's,
right.
That's no action.
You can't play that.
And you can't play that.
No.
But I can play it. If I want to fuck somebody, I know how to play that.
Right.
Now, they had no idea that this was
No idea.
some back thoughts.
And Sid, God bless him, because the moment I put my hand on his shoulder and I said, he felt it, and he picked it right up.
Oh, brilliant.
Isn't that great?
And that's why I got the job.
Gets the juices going when you hear a story like that.
Did you have any idea, and was there any description of what your character might look like when you went in?
No, nothing.
Yeah, they give so little.
No, there was nothing.
God bless. I mean, he's a dressmaker, for crying out loud.
Exactly.
Right. And he kind of talks,
Flamboyantly.
Yeah, that's
and,
right. Exactly.
Larger than
that's
life.
why I felt like he was a cousin of Liberace.
It's funny. I was going to say, you've just come out of Liberace.
Yeah.
I mean, did you get a feeling during that week of shooting the episode that, there could be more, this might have a storyline to it?
Nobody said anything.
Nobody did.
And all my life, doing these shows, it's always been a one-off. I mean, sometimes, a jag or